We thought it was just a cartoon, a cowardly dog, an isolated house, and a series of bizarre monsters. But what if I told you that almost every monster in that show was pulled straight from a real life crime file or police report? The desert of nowhere is actually an open book of absolute terror. The first incident, 1957, New Mexico. In a place people literally called the middle of nowhere, there was an isolated property exactly like the one on the screen. An elderly couple named William and Mary Patterson lived there. One night, Mary called the police. Her voice was trembling. She said there were people standing outside her window, but they didn't look human. When the police arrived, the house was completely empty. The only thing left was their dog, sitting in a corner, staring in the dark. To this day, their bodies have never been found. Courage the Cowardly Dog is nothing but the PTSD of that abandoned animal. But the nightmare doesn't end there. Do you remember that red cat from the show Cats? The one who ran the Cats Motel on a lonely highway where whoever checked in never checked out. He wasn't a cartoon villain. That character was based on America's first documented serial killer, H.H. Holmes. In the 1890s, Holmes built a similar murder castle hotel. Any traveler who stayed there was either sealed alive inside the wall or hunted down in his basement. In the cartoon, Courage constantly saved his owner from Cat's hidden basement. It was a reflection of real history. Do you remember the monster that used to knock on Courage's door, mimic Muriel's voice to lure him outside? On that very border of New Mexico and Texas, local police still file reports like this today. The native tribes called them Skinwalkers. They come in the dead of night, mimicking the voice of someone you love, or the sound of a crying child, just so you open the door. That show was never for children. It was an animated archive of police files and unsolved mysteries hidden in plain sight. The next time you see that lonely house on a screen, just remember that out there in the desert, something is still knocking on the door, and it is not human.